Walker from the Yoga Ranger Studio, and today's Yin Yoga snack is 3 poses to help stretch out your lower back and also to get into that kidney and bladder meridians, which is the back and the inside of the legs. So we're going to start with a blanket underneath if you have tender knees or kneeling down for a long period of time is uncomfortable. Otherwise, you don't need anything at all. So we're going to start in sort of a modified child's pose. You're going to take your left knee off to the side. You can either sit back on that foot, or you can take the foot off to the side and rotate inwards or use a support underneath. Right leg out to the right. If this is a lot for your knee in a double bend, you can always take the modified version of this and just take the forward fold here. Take a couple of breaths here to feel that big stretch along the hamstrings. So a lot of times back pain and back discomfort is brought about by tightness and discomfort in the lower legs and upper legs. So we want to stretch those areas out a little bit. And then just very gently go ahead and drop that right foot down, lean forward. So it may be that you're on fingertips, palms. It could be that you're all the way down on forearms, or maybe you can get all the way down to the floor. Find 2/3 of your maximum pose. Because in Yin, we hold these poses for quite a bit longer. You don't want to go to your full pose. And then settle into this pose. Find some stillness and some breath. And focus on your breathing, allowing your exhale to be a little bit longer than your inhale. In Yin, our focus is on connective tissue, fascia, ligaments, joints, and bones, what we call cold tissue. So we want to release the muscles, not engage them. Allow gravity to hold us down, pull us down, take us where it wants us to go. As always, if you find after a few breaths that you can go a little bit deeper and you're still fine, you can. Or if you find after a few breaths you went too far, you can always back out of this pose a little bit. Maybe come up onto palms, fingertips, or all the way upright. Allow your exhale to extend past your inhale length. Very gently start to press yourself back up. Go ahead and pull that right leg in. Take a couple of breaths here in the middle. And then switch sides. Take that left leg out. You can sit on that right knee, and it may be that this knee is a little bit different, so you may need to take a different modification for this side. This is my extra prop today. And then go ahead and drop that left foot down toward the floor and fold over. Maybe this side allows you more space, or maybe allows you less space. Don't feel like you have to do the exact same pose, exactly the same way on left and right. Acknowledge that the two sides are different, and they will feel different. Notice the difference between left and right for you. Is one side a lot more open and easier to move into? Oftentimes, back discomfort comes from a stiffness on one side. Gently start to bring yourself back up to center. Pull that leg in. And go ahead and come all the way down onto your belly. Take Sphinx pose here. Palms together, pinky side down. Relax your lower body. You're going to press up through the elbows just a little bit, and then pull the shoulders back slightly, and then allow the chest to kind of sink in between the shoulder blades. Now, if this is too much for you, you can always press up through the forearms. Take a more lifted version of this pose. Focusing on your breath, filling your belly, chest, collarbones up, and exhaling out a little longer. Now you can go ahead and stay in Sphinx pose for the next minute or so, or you can take the palms out, turn the thumbs forward, fingers out a little wider, and lift up into seal pose. So here you can walk your hands further away from you for less, or bring them in a little closer. Remember, we only want to go to 2/3 of our full pose. So even if you can get those hands right underneath the shoulders, you probably don't want to go there for the entire time. And then very gently, wherever you're at, bend the elbows out to the side. Go ahead and stack your hands on top of one another and just let your forehead rest on those hands. Maybe you rock the hips a little bit side to side. Spend a few breaths here, just sensing all the things that have changed in your body from a very short yin practice. Short and effective. And slowly make your way back up to a seat of your choice, whatever that may be. Eyes closed or open, hands palms up or palms down onto your knees. Exhale, drop your fingertips down to the floor. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Look up at your palms and exhale, hands to heart. Peace and namaste. I hope you enjoyed this yin snack and that it will help your lower back feel a little bit better for the day. Feel free to come back to these snacks. They are all under 15 minutes, provided for you to either use as a warm-up or a cool down to your regular practice, or just sort of as a little midday snack or something just to kind of add on when you have a little time but don't have a huge amount of time. So if you like this, please remember to like and comment right down below, and there's a subscribe button over here where Mimo is, or right below her. So if you could click subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. I upload 3 videos a week. 2 of them are usually practice videos, and 1 is a healthy living tip. So look forward to those Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.